Good morning, everyone. I'm Jen Houston, owner of the Artsy Fartsy Gallery. I'm a full-time independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Canmore, Alberta, Canada. Welcome to the Creative Escape. So this morning I'm going to have this cute little pop-up idea for our cards just to kind of jazz them up a little bit. So if you've done this before, I hope this reminds you of this technique. If you've never done this before, watch and learn, and maybe you'll be able to add some of this pizzazz to your cards. When you join here, please say hello, tell me where you're from, and let's have a little chit-chat time while we craft together. And of course, I love when you share the video because that helps my little business. Also, if you see something you absolutely love, give me some hearts and some thumbs up, and that will be great. So we are actually going to jump right into it this morning. Hi, Amy. Nice to see you. Oh, good old Amy from Edmonton. Awesome. Hi, Lisa from back in Manitoba. Lots of people popping on, so that's good to see. All right, so this morning I realized right now that I did not get my measurements sheet out to you ahead of time. Yeah. Okay. And so I will do that tomorrow on my blog. They'll be available for that. But let's see if you can read my chicken scratch. Well, no, I'll just read it to you. So first off, we need 2 pieces of 4 3/4 by 5 1/2 of cardstock, and we need an insert in the card at measuring at 4 by 5 1/4. We need some window sheets. So if you don't have window sheets, if you have overhead paper, you need something with a little bit of spring, but also enough like toughness that it holds it nicely. You need some designer series paper measuring at 4 by 5 1/4. You need some kind of larger sentiment and a shape kind of that goes around that sentiment for the front. And for this one, tear and tape would probably be best. Okay, so let me show you what cards I made ahead of time just to show you some examples. So this was the first one I did, and this is with the Brightly Gleaming Designer Series paper, and of course the Christmas Gleaming stamp set, which is so pretty. And so what we're doing special here today is these little little pop-up things. And so of course, anytime you have a punch, it's great because it's the same on both sides, right? It's symmetrical. So that is kind of what we're going to be working on today. Then there's the little Merry Christmas that came from the Snowman Season stamp set, which is really cute. And of course I decorated the envelope to match. So that's the first example. The second one, oh, what's this stamp set called? Oh. Anyways, it'll be on my blog. Here is my second one I made for our vet here in Canmore, just for you. It's that little dog set, little Christmas card. And here's our pups. So I kind of colored them to be what they kind of look like. So this is Bud and this is Indy. So they're flapping around here. And ruff, 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 ruff. That's definitely Indy. And Merry Christmas with the little bones. And then of course we need the little matchy-matchy envelope with a bee and an eye. Bud and Indy. So that's for the vet. And then I made, this one for my brother and sister-in-law and their family, my nieces. So there again is that beautiful Snowman Seasons, I don't think that's what it's called, but the paper, and I used this from Brightly Gleaming and this from Brightly Gleaming. I just colored it up and open it up, lots of doggies. So aren't they cute? So this is Bud and Indy, and this is their Max, and this is Phoebe. So there's all their pups. I thought it would be kind of cute, you know. The girls are younger, and so if they had little dogs to just, you know, pop up like that, I thought it'd be cute. All right, so here's the envelope with just the matching flap. So those are some of my examples that kind of got me thinking about, let's do this fun pop-up technique. Hi, Debbie. Nice. Thank you for sharing, Debbie. I really appreciate that. So first off, we're going to get our big piece of 8.5 by 11, and I'm using Coastal Cabana. And I'm going to actually, to prevent a whole lot of cutting. Hi, Melissa. April, hello. Hope you're doing amazing these cards. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so to prevent some cutting here, we're going to actually go take this whole sheet of paper and put it in at 4 3/4 and give it a whole cut right across, and then we're going to score it right away at 4 1/4. So or if you want to measure on this side, it's a 1/2 inch. So I'm using my scoring blade, not the cutting blade. So now it's all prepped, so we don't have to, you know, cut and then do it, cut and then do it for our 2 pieces. Now we're going to take this and turn it and go with 5 1/2, our normal measurement. And now we have 2 pieces that are exactly the same. Okay. Now, so it's, you're probably going, but it's not going to fit in an envelope, because it's too big. No, what we're going to end up doing is using this to secure our little springy critters, or whatever we're going to do. Amy, I was thinking of you. I thought, oh, this would be so cute with your daisies. So this is basically how it goes together. You just fold that over. Hi, Jill. Oh, you got your happy mail. Awesome. Hi, Angie. Nice to see you, ladies. So that's kind of how those are going to squish together. Now, I was thinking, well, maybe some of you don't have a punch that you could use for both sides. Well, what about using just one of our stitched framelits, or cut the same shape? And then what I was going to use is the cutest little snowman from Snowman Seasons. Where's the black? And let's just stamp this little snow dude on both sides. I suppose you wouldn't have to do both sides, but you do want 2 pieces, and that way it covers up part of those window sheets. Hopefully that makes sense when we get moving along. All right, let's color him up because he's just too cute. This one doesn't require a whole lot of coloring, which I also like. I'm just going to take my Pool Party Stampin' Blend. If you don't have Stampin' Blends, they're a bust. You just add a little pizzazz without leaving lines because they're alcohol based. They blend the different colors. So I'm just going around his little self and around some of that snow. I guess I should do it to this side too. Actually, I should do this on the envelope also while I have him out and the ink out. Might as well get her all done, hey? How was everyone's weekend? Mine was good. I took a day off yesterday or on Sunday, and paid for it yesterday. Lots to do, but it was good to have a little break. Get out to see some craft sales and have some fun out and about. And my husband's ready to divorce me because I'm spending so much time in here. So I thought, oh, I better keep the peace of the family and take a day off. Hi, Lisa. All right, I'm just doing multicolors on his nose of pumpkin pie. I can't get my words today. And just for some shading, I'm going to use my Smoky Slate, the light version. And of course, if you don't have Stampin' Blends, you can use your watercolor pencil crayons. or just shading in where there would be some darker spots. That's all. Just kind of adds a little something when you throw that in. I should probably go under these rocks, under his neck there, the twig on his arms and the leg, like so. I think I'm going to go under some of these things too. Oh, what a nice way to start my Monday morning, by coloring. Hi, Angie. Okay, I think that's good for coloring up right now. We'll add some pizzazz, some little rhinestones later on, and that'll make it a lot of fun. Okay, so now I'm going to actually get my window sheets, and they come 8.5 by 11, so you can cut it whatever size you need. What I'm going to do is cut them at a half inch strips. So basically I'm only going to need one for this. Actually, this is going to be a little heavier. Maybe I'm going to go 3/4 inch on this one. I know for my puppies I did 1/2 inch, and that was plenty. So I guess depending on how heavy your little pop-up's going to be, maybe go a little thicker. Okay, so our first step here is to actually, let's glue some of these together. So I'm going to get out my tear and tape because I want this stuck. And I'll lay it down. You need tear and tape. I can help you get that. Need a little extra on the end here. I didn't quite go long enough. Like so. Give it a good little burnish with either your fingernail or your bone folder. My husband's trying to talk to somebody on the phone, and sometimes the volume, or I don't know what happens, isn't quite right, so he's like, hello, hello, hello. Sounds kind of funny. I'm giving this 2 strips just because, like I say, I want it really stuck. Okay, so now just making sure that this is facing upwards, I'm going to attach my little piece of window sheet to this, like so. And then I'm going to actually go over top of that window sheet, and we're going to add some more. We really want this stuck, especially if it's going to a kid. You started today by washing your windows? Woman! Oh my lanta. Scratch that. I was coloring snowman while a guy I hired washed windows. Much improved. Yay! Smart. I'm like, Lisa Harden, you should not be washing windows. Absolutely not. I don't know if I had to cancel my class again and take the kittens to the vet. Uh-oh, Cleo has been sick and lethargic for days. Oh, don't you hate when your pets are sick? Oh, it's so hard. Just mentally, and you can't ask them what's wrong, and you can't comfort them the way you know, to tell them it'll be okay. It's hard, hey. Hi, Kathy. I'm going again, tear and tape. Look at this. So we're gonna have lots of tear and tape. We want this stuff, as I've said numerous times. Okay, so here is how you put this together. You're just gonna slide the 2 together and give it a rub. That's all. Okay, looks good. Now we're going to add our little snowman here. Okay, you can kind of decide whereabouts you want to put him. Just be mindful though, the only thing you want to be mindful of is that it doesn't go over top of your card, because then it'll be sticking outside the the card, and of course it won't fit in your envelope. So just be mindful of that. My scissors, just gonna cut this off, and just gonna add a little tear and tape on the center of the snowman where that's gonna go. And then the rest of it I'm going to just put some snail. Have you ever tried this, Lisa Harden, with multi-purpose glue, liquid glue? I don't know. It should stick, I would assume, to the window sheets. Not sure. Do 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 do. Little extra snail. Put this on here like so. And I'm gonna lay it down. Add a little extra snail. Oh, I'm glad she's getting better. Oh, poor little thing. She's so little too. Just a little kitten. Okay, here's a little snowman. Woo! Oh, maybe he's too heavy. Maybe he's still too heavy. Ah, it'll be okay, I think. It'll bop around. Okay, so now we can decorate the inside. And so what I had planned was a piece of Whisper White. I was wondering if there's a way you could do this card portrait as opposed to landscape. I wasn't sure. Okay, and then I decided I was going to take some of this paper. So this one. Can't remember how I was going to do this last night here. Yeah, I think I was going to put this here. Well, no, I'll put that there. Okay. A little piece of this paper. This is, I think, 1 inch by 5 1/4. Just to add a little pizzazz to that piece of Whisper White. And I also wanted to add a little Merry Christmas. I think I'm going to use real red. Who's made one of these cards before? Give me some thumbs up if you've made these cards. Pretty cute. There's my Merry Christmas from Snowman Seasons. And what I decided, I wanted to put a little bit, well, I don't know. I was going to put this design on the front, but maybe a whole bunch of little snow people on the inside might be kind of cute. Otherwise, I was going to just put this red. You know, I think I'm going to go opposite than what I planned. Look at that. I'm going to put that behind. It just looks like, you know, there's a whole bunch of snowmen outside playing with the snow. And here's just one that's a little closer up. Looks cute. Gotta love when you change your mind, right? There we go. There's just a little piece. Oh, I like it. Cute. And then let's go for the outside. Now I see a little piece of my window sheet sticking through, so let's just cut that off like that. And I'm going to go with this on this side. On the front. Like that. And then I have a little piece that I'll put here. It's got those cute little snowflakes. Hi, Judy. I made some using vellum with the butterfly DSP. Oh, that's a smart idea. Yes. Cool. Great idea. And vellum, yeah, I don't see why vellum wouldn't work. Obviously it works, yeah. There's our little piece for the front, and then I just wanted to put a little tag here. I'm going to write, "Let it snow." Now, should I do "Let it snow" in red or blue? Now that I changed things up here. I think I'm going to go red. Well, or maybe black. Okay, help me out. Hi, Wendy. Thank you for sharing. Should I do red ink for "Let It Snow," or should I do Coastal Cabana ink? So here's your choices. Not sure. Or Memento Black. Where's my black? You help me decide. Whoa. This is totally off kilter here, I see. Sheesh. What do you say? Red, red, red. Jill's a red. You fall asleep, Wendy. Thank you for popping on, though, that's for sure. And we have lots of reds. Okay, red it is. Even Lisa Harden said red, so we know that's the color. Okay. Lisa tends to pick the opposite of everybody else, so it's just Lisa. Oh, we got a coastal. Oh, Amy. You know, though, I know how to combine both. Let's go. There's this cute little stamp with the snowflakes. Let's go behind the sentiment here and stamp some snowflakes in Coastal Cabana. There, now we get both people happy. And it'll jazz up this little piece of Whisper White. There. Okay. Now I'm thinking we've got some cool ribbon. I wonder. I've got this fun red kind. We've got this red kind. This is pretty big. It might be too much red. Well, maybe not. This is curly ribbon. It's so cute. Yeah, that's the one. Love when it just, yep, that's the one. I like to be different, hey? Me too. Yes. All right, let me grab some dimensionals here. Well, let's grab a bigger sheet than that. Everybody's weather okay? It was pretty icy here yesterday, that's for sure. That's one of the things about Alberta. It kind of, it stays quite warm. Has everyone shared yet? Let's see how many shares we get. Oh, that would be awesome. Thank you. I know last time you guys beat the goal. And we got 11 shares. It's kind of cool. I was so excited. So Lisa ended up getting getting a card because there was an extra drawing. Here it is. Blue dots. Let's add this cute little ribbon. Just on the edge there. And I think this card is calling for some rhinestones, don't you think? Let's add on, take your pick tool. First off, let's start with the front. think we'll use some of the bigger size. I think that's good. And then I want to add a little bit on this little snowman dude. Thank you, Kathy. Thanks, Melissa. I appreciate you sharing. And let's just add some rhinestones in those snowballs just to make them super special. If only the snow had rhinestones in it. I think I'd spend more time out in the snow, just saying. Sometimes it looks glittery like that. I know the other day when we were driving back from town, I don't know, it was just the way the headlights were hitting the snow, and it just looked stunning. Which reminds me, let's add more sparkle. Wink Stella. Oh yeah. Sparkle, sparkle. Here we come. Love it. Let's add some sparkle down here. I love that this Wink Stella lasts forever. You never have to, you know, squeeze it really, barely ever. Oh yes, that helped. And I guess we should do this. Don't leave this poor guy, you know, missing out. I'm just going to put the rhinestones on one side though, however, just because it might make it a little too bulky. But we can add Wink of Stella. I suppose I'm right off the page, yep. Okay, there we go. That's really going to make it heavy. I almost wonder if I should, I don't know, it's pretty stuck. Wonder, it might be, if you're going to use such a big shape, it might almost be good to use 2 pieces of the window sheets together. I think that might help make it a little stronger, and it would stand up a little better than being kind of floppy. Anyways, I still like it. It's pretty cute. And then for the envelope, I had a little piece left over. So I'm just going to add this little piece to the front. And how about a let it snow on the flap? Red. I'll actually put it away. Let it snow. All right, so there's our card. How fun. I think someone would love getting that in the mail, right? And it doesn't make it too bulky, which I like as well. It does tend to flip open though, just because of the way it's folded. So make sure, you know, give it some good creases there with a bone folder. If you don't have a bone folder, you can use the back of a spoon. That always works, or your fingernail. Fingernail sometimes scratches the paper, so. And plus, when it sits in your envelope for a while, of course it's gonna, if I've seen that design before, I've forgotten about it. I will have to make some. So cute. Yeah, that's what I hope. That, you know, if you've made this before, definitely, hopefully it's a little reminder to give it a try. And if you haven't made this before, see how easy it is just to add a little something to the inside of your card. All right, I hope everyone has a great day. Thanks for popping on today and crafting with me. I'm excited to share with you on Wednesday during 4 Cards and Friends. We're going to do the Yummy Christmas. I know we were supposed to do that last week, and I got a little derailed, but it was fun too. So thanks everyone. We'll see you again on Wednesday. Bye.